I am not making this stuff up. Margaret Cronin Fisk from Newsmax. You can read it today, but, it is concerning, obviously. J&J is facing more than 5,500 talc claims in federal courts in the U.S., including more than 1,000 in St. Louis. The $72 million award to Fox in February 2016 was followed by verdicts in separate cases in St. Louis for $55 million, $70 million last year, $110 million in May. The company wanted a defense verdict in a fifth St. Louis talc trial in March. And a California jury returned a $417 million jury verdict in the California trial over the claims in August. So there's a lot of people that got a lot of money from J&J, but J&J still says our talc powder, our baby powder doesn't cause ovarian cancer. But you got the jury, and they're making the decision. The law's the law, and that's why people are winning, like it or not, but there's no conclusive evidence either way, according to J&J. But a lot of other companies have said a lot of things over the years about a lot of their products because they didn't want to lose what wonderful products that they have because they're selling hundreds of millions of baby powder all over the world. They still sell cigarettes, and they know that cigarettes kill people, but they're still selling them, and for a lot more money. I was exercising this morning, went past this one gas station, and I'm so glad I don't smoke. $5 for a pack of Marlboros. $5. I used to smoke Marlboros in high school and Newports, and I stopped on my 18th birthday. I'm so glad I stopped. It's just a stinky habit. You ever kiss somebody with cigarettes on their breath or on their tongue? Tastes like an ashtray. Not a good thing. That would be a make or break for me. I'm sorry. No Listerine. No sandpaper shaving your tongue is going to take that taste off it. It's disgusting. This is laughable, by the way. Not the talc powder and not the cigarette breath, but CNN's poll. Their polls, they say 52% of Americans oppose President Donald Trump's tax reform, while 34% support it. And then they break down their statistics. And by the way, 1,010 people were just surveyed for this. God knows who they were. 70% of Republicans support Trump's tax reform proposals, while 14% oppose them. 9% of Democrats back the plan, while 81% oppose it. 35% of independents favor the proposals, while 50% are against them. It continues. 24% of all those polled say they believe their families would be better off if the proposals are passed by Congress. 31% said they will be worse off, and 37% they will be about the same. 31% of the proposals would improve the economy. 35% say economic conditions would worsen. 27% said it would stay the same. 67% say Trump should release his tax returns. I knew they were going to put that in there. Well, 24% disagree. And this poll conducted October 12th through the 15th, surveyed by 1,010 liberals. I didn't say that, but geez, it's CNN. Where else are you going to get it? And by the way, none of the numbers have been even published yet. Exactly what's in it, it hasn't even been proposed, but say that they oppose it. How do you oppose something when you don't even know what's in it? You know, a stimulus package, which Obama did to stimulate the economy, the feds weren't going to raise the interest rates. They lowered it. So if you lower taxes for Americans, I don't know one sensible American that says, do I want to pay more taxes? Or do I want to pay less taxes? Especially if you're a struggling family living paycheck to paycheck. Less taxes, I think, would be good. Having more of your money to do more of what you want to do with it, and less complicated tax preparation would be terrific, where you can have a postcard and send it to the IRS. All the H&R blocks would, and all the accountants would dry up because it would be so simple. So a lot of people are not really happy about all of that. So the simplification would not be welcomed by CPAs, obviously. They'd still have a job to do, but not the tax preparers who actually make a living doing that. Folks, you got to put this stuff into perspective and relevancy. Polls are taken every single day. And remember, all the polls about Donald Trump, they were all wrong about him. Every single one of them. Even Clinton, that's Hillary's wife, was told by Bill Clinton that she was polling wrong. And that she was wrong to not go to the Rust Belt states or she was going to lose. And she thought she was winning because, what? The polls said she was going to win. Well, the polls were absolutely wrong, as you can see. Fair and square. He won. Look, Donald Trump is not perfect. What I voted for and why I voted for Donald Trump was that we need to protect the homeland. That's number one. Our economy needs to be strengthened for the middle class. We're falling behind. Our infrastructure, we're falling behind. Our military was depleted. There was a lot of threats, foreign and domestic, and we need somebody that's going to be not passive, but somebody's going to be aggressive in those ways and get a job done. Somebody with accomplishments that knows how to make money and knows how to run a company very successfully. I want our country to do better, and we need to do better as a country all the way around. We got to come together on all of these issues, the important ones at the end of the day. Keith Allen, for the people, saying all the best. May God bless.